Hello everyone, so hopefully I won't have to refilm this 5 times. As you'll see as a bonus clip, I had to refilm the getting of Harriet about 20 times, probably, just to try and get this stupid boy to drop the money, but that's beside the point now. So I had a subscriber who made a suggestion that I've actually thought about before, and I've done this before with Ghostmaster, or not on video, and basically what it is, the idea is that you trap the guy, or sorry, you go into Maxine Factor's room, and you can use Hidden Maze with what's his face, Terrorize, which actually I need to make sure I go teach him that power. And the idea is you can trap a bunch of mortals in there and all kinds of other things. It turns pretty chaotic. It's pretty amusing. But I'm making a slight alteration to this. So let's see. So first off, and this doesn't matter, but so I decided we're gonna use. Actually, wait a minute. Is Azrael? Hold on a minute, you know, did I do something here? Hold on, let me check something. Oh no, okay, wait a minute, where's Azrael then? Oh, never mind, I thought you were Dragon. So anyway, Harriet, so I changed her feather to inside to make this a lot easier. But this power is gonna make things a lot easier. So, basically we're just gonna use some of this, and that, and creepers. So, the only thing I modified was I modified Harriet to be inside and outside, and I also modified my plasma so I could teach her everything without, you know, going through 2 more missions or something. This can be done with the Yellow Ghost mod, which I'm sure everybody uses now. It's a pretty good sidekick to Ghostmaster, and I also use the Ghostmaster editor. Again, you don't need that to do that, but that's how I'm gonna do it. Otherwise, it's hard to get a shapeshifter in there. So we're going to use Claws, Buck, because, damn it, I missed something else, hold on. Looking for Madness powers, more than anything. Buck, Form Strike. Anyway. So I'm actually gonna hold on a second. So I'm actually decided to split the part there just in case, because I just did all of that, so if I mess this up, I don't want to have to redo all of that. Or something like that. So let's see. You 2 for Madness. Gonna need you. Definitely you. Area would be good. And who else? I guess Moonscream. Because why not? Moonscream's a good ghost. So let's see. So first things first. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to set up Hidden Maze. And we're just gonna let this run for a little bit. We're gonna see who we can capture in here. Also, here's Grandpa. Grandpa. Grandpa's gonna be our first target because he's easy to make insane. And who does not love insane mortals in the game? I love insane mortals. Insane mortals are fun. Do all kinds of crazy stuff. Form Strike. Thank you. And that wasn't enough to do it. But we do have Soul Screech. And that should be more than enough. Please target Grandpa. Thank you. And Grandma Huts. Now, something else to keep in mind too is he's probably gonna go call it a psychic. We'll just ignore her because otherwise she's just gonna get annoying. I don't know, we might not ignore her. Wait a minute. Don't do that. I don't want anybody to break down the door. Once this power recharges, or we have enough, we will make her insane to add on to the fun. Actually, not. Screw a medium. Or a medium. I guess while we wait, we can scare her off. Score some extra plasma. And you missed it. Alright, chase. Please get her out of here as soon as possible because she is a pain. Back to Grandma Huts. Where'd you go? Still wandering around in here. Okay. Water Claws? Yep, Water Claws. Okay. That'll work. But you, can you do the same thing? You can do the same thing. Also, I'm using the rejected ghost mods. Again, these are all pretty commonplace by now. I'm pretty sure most of the community uses them and knows about them, so I'm not gonna... Oh hey, we got our first victim. Don't use Psychotic Rage, thank you. Oh, come on. Open the door. Who's even... Greg, get out of the toilet. Get out of the bathroom. Your toilet, use Psychotic Rage. And that didn't do it. Yeah. Anyway. Full Screech. I think your mania should be ready. Okay, good. We'll deal with you in a minute. Maybe she'll get trapped in the process. Mania. Alright, cool. And since you're out wandering around, which is a stupid idea when I have Moonscream with me, which is always. Good idea, Moonscream. Let's see, is anybody trapped in here yet? Okay. Here we are. We have a couple people trapped in here already. Oh look, the medium got trapped in here. I think she's gonna be too freaked out to do anything. I would like to see Grandpa and Grandma to get stuck in there too. Or at least one of them, because having an insane portal in there is always a lot of fun. Where's the portal at anyway? Where? Oh, there's a portal. Hopefully she'll wander in there. Please? No. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I mean, it's not required, but it makes it a lot more interesting. So I guess before it gets ruined, before someone breaks on the door or something, we will go ahead and throw Harriet into the mix. Hey look, we just got 3 people to faint at once. Now don't use any other power. Let's see. I want to try and put up some plasma real quick. Shoulder strike. Hide and seek. Thank you. Let's see, how much plasma do you use? 37. I think we have enough. There we go. Alright, do not use. And the aspect power. Look at the chaos. Okay, it's not necessarily chaos. Usually what happens, by the way, keep using the shapeshifter. Usually what happens is that they will, the terror bar, all that kind of stuff will get maxed out, and it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, but our grandma's in here. Cool. So that works. Yeah, that's really the only problem. Only thing I'd change is that usually they freak the hell out, but that's not just in this situation specifically, that's usually in situations in general, using that power, but that's a whole nother video, I guess. So luckily, this can only be done in one take, because I don't really have to, this is basically what I wanted. I mean, we can get more people in here, but I don't know how long it's going to be before someone manages to escape. We have a good, what, half a family in here? Let's see if we can drive her insane. See if we can get lucky enough to have more people trapped in here, or to get recharged before that goes away. Like I said, eventually one of them will glitch out of the door, or somebody will stumble across them and open the door. Usually. And poor Diane. Terrorize, be an asshole. No, 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 no. Also, if you want to mess with people, use Fascinate real quick. Yeah, that kind of messes with people a little bit. Hey, look, we drove her insane. Look at that, we've almost drove, what, good half a family insane? Alright, keep using hidden, or no, keep using hidden maze. Ideally, if you wanted to, you could also continue and use other ghosts. If I wanted to mod Clatterclaws into having hidden maze, I could do that. And you could have, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mazes running around. Oh look, somebody else. Who is that anyway? Is that the kid? That's the kid. Yeah, see, everybody's getting pretty freaked out now. We'll see how long this whole charade goes on for. Hopefully I don't have to cut the video or something. Hopefully it doesn't end up being like 30 minutes, but it's entertaining. So we are getting to the point where we can use this again. Let's see. Let's see if this can do the glitch. Nope. Okay, I don't know what causes the glitch then, but usually what can happen, see look, she's not in there yet, usually what can happen is their terror meter, their terror, belief, and madness meter just go absolutely insane. I don't know why it's not happening here, but that's alright, I guess. Just keep using your current power. So he's not fazed by this at all, has no clue what's going on. You're possessed, so that doesn't matter. Grandpa is nuts like always. Is he gonna go through the gate? He's gonna go through the gate. It's fun watching people teleport. Let's see, has anybody escaped yet? I don't think anybody's escaped yet. So here's Steve. He's kind of wandering around like, where's everybody? So it's only really Steve and her left. And I don't quite know, the only thing I could do... You know, let me try something here. Let's do this, let's see if we can get... don't do that. Orders... actually no, she might go through on her own. Okay, really? You fucking moved it. You moved at the very last second. Good job. Damn it. Whatever. Alright, shapeshifter. Transformed into grandma. And half the people aren't even noticing. I have kind of a funny thing. I've actually had, so many people faint at once before doing something like this. I've had like 5 people faint at once, and it actually crashed a game once doing that. I don't think they ever quite intended for you to do that, which is pretty hilarious in all honesty. We're still waiting for Steve. We're still waiting for Marcia. Because Terrorize here decided to move it at the very last second. Thanks, Terrorize. Let's see if we can find a portal. I'd like for them to wander in. I'd like to see if I can get everybody. Well, actually, no, Grandma escaped. See, look. Him and, sorry, not her and him are completely oblivious to what's happening. I don't know how she escaped either. That's kind of a funny thing. Is that the shapeshifter that? No. I thought maybe the shapeshifter version of her escaped, but somehow she glitched through the door. Don't do that. That's useless. Nobody's gonna use that door. See, Grandpa just escaped too. So, it's kind of what happens. It's pretty amusing. Like I said, you can up the ante. You can try and catch as many people in there as you can. It's kind of tricky. She'll never fall for it. Actually, no, I think she can go through it. It's just hard to get everybody mixed in there at once. But there you go. That's kind of what happens when you, in Ghostmaster, when you have fun with the locked door and hidden maze, and shapeshifter is not required, but it really can make things a lot. It can make it a lot funner. See, look at that sun. You see how they got a bunch of rings all at once? That's kind of what happens, except it happens for a couple seconds longer than that. So I'll make a video on it one day, probably. But there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as a bonus clip, there's about 3 minutes of me being frustrated and also praising Dr. Victor for being one of the mortals in the game who's actually not useless, who actually went straight in, got the bunny, delivered it to the boy without a problem. Thank you, Dr. Victor. It only took 5 tries, but Dr. Victor was the right person. But I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Alright, so this time we're going to film a little clip called Stop the Asshole from Stealing the Bunny. This is going to be a little bit of a bonus clip. Not going to say much because I've tried to film this like 2 or 3 times now. You can sometimes get this on the first try, sometimes you can't. That's all I have to say. Actually, I don't want to trespass him. Let's see, Thorn. That'd be extremely quick.
And send them screaming into the night.
Come on. Moonscream. Thank you. Spooky surprise. Get him. And he ran right by. Water Claws. Use Scatter Swarm. You don't use Fluster, don't be useless. Ghost Apparition. Nope, he didn't even notice. I hate the AI in this game, I really hate the AI. Objective-based things like this absolutely suck because of it. Scared to death. Okay, that's how you get the asshole to drop your bunny. I'm not going to spend 2 hours doing it, but if you try hard enough... And hey, by the way, please bring the bunny up to this guy without taking 2 hours. But yeah, sometimes if you try hard enough, you can get him to drop a bunny here, and this will actually work. Sometimes you can do that. I don't know quite how to do it, but the process is, at least for me, I can use Surge to stop him, Water Claws, Legion, use this, you know, use pretty much everything you can all at once, and sometimes you can actually stop him and get the bunny to him without waiting for some dumbass like Dr. Victor to get there. So, that's a bonus clip. Thank you, Dr. Victor. You're not useless. You're actually able to get... Sorry for electrocuting you, know, I actually feel bad for you because you're actually the one person who actually got the stupid bunny to quickly without, you know, taking forever. So, good on you, Dr. Victor. The irony is that the kid just ran away without his bunny, and Dr. Victor's like, what the hell, I just gave you back the bunny. Yep, there you go. There you go, part 2 to the bonus.